Hi, I'm Miss Udora with the Arty Lab, and we're going to be looking at the artist Wayne Thiebaud, and we're going to make art from his famous artwork, the lemon meringue pies. Now, the one painting you're looking at right now is called Encased Desserts. It looks pretty good. And believe it or not, it sold in 2019 for $8.5 million US dollars. So this is Wayne Thiebaud's, and he was American. He lived to be 101 years old. This painting is 4 pinball machines, and it sold for $19 million in 2020. So just 6 years ago. I mean, who knows what it's worth now. I just am amazed at how much people pay for good art. So also Mr. Thiebaud, he did Google's 12th Happy Birthday celebration in 2010. Here we are with today's art that we're going to try to recreate. We're only doing one pie, and here we go. Okay, just follow along with me, and trust me, it will look like this. This is my practice one. You can see, I'm going to draw attention before we do it. There's a V shape right here and a line down here, and then 2 more lines that make a V here. We're going to be drawing this, so don't worry about it. It will look similar to this. Wayne Thiebaud's lemon meringue pie. We're doing one. In his famous painting, there are 7 slices. Okay, I'm gonna just go boing. Where do I think the middle of my page is? Probably going here. Little dot. Then I'm gonna make a V. It's gonna be pretty wide. Letter V. I'm just drawing light. It means I'm not pressing really hard with all that pressure, because it makes it really hard to erase. Okay, I have a V. Now I'm just gonna make another line down. We discussed that. It can be a wobbly line. You'll see, it's kind of making a map. So then when we put color on with the oil pastel, we'll know where to put it. Some call it a sketch. Now I'm making another V shape. I'm gonna make it like that. See how I kind of just drew a soft line? Making another line to make the other side of the V. And this will make the basis for our pie. Now watch. I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna make a line, but it's gonna be curved a little bit. It's gonna go up and then around. One curved line. Right now, we've made 6 lines and we're almost done with making the hard part. Now the pie is kind of falling out. It's been cut in pieces, slices, and now it's just kind of wobbling around. That's one line. The other's kind of the same. It means it's not really straight. No, it's not straight. Now we're going to have a curve at the top because he put cherries on top of all his lemon meringue pie. It's just almost making a circle, but not quite. Now I didn't set it on this line. I set it down here, okay? So I didn't make the cherry there. I made it further down below this line. Start it, curve around, go back down. If yours doesn't look like that, don't sweat it. If you draw light, then it's easier to erase. Okay. Now we're gonna make a layer between the meringue and the actual lemon pie. Just making a soft line. Same over here, soft line. That is drawing. That's it as far as using my pencil for the lemon meringue pie. Now we've got a plate. Is it hard? No. I'm gonna start about here. It's pretty high up. It's not here, it's not here. It's a little bit below. And then I make it go around and around and around. And I go back to that side kind of even. Now, this is kind of flat right here, so I'm just gonna make it curve out more. Your plate doesn't have to be perfect either. And then if I don't like this side, I could go out a little bit, come back in, whatever I think. And once again, putting oil pastel over it. Now this is going to be the inside of your pie. I'm just gonna do soft sketching. Soft sketching means I'm not making really permanent lines, just so I can kind of guess where I think the inside line will be. That's it, no biggie. That is all you will draw for this part of the artwork. Wayne Thiebaud's lemon meringue pies. Okay, so we're gonna start using color. You can use crayons if you want to. Oh, you'll find out what I paid for them. $2.99. Wasn't that long ago either. So I like to use oil pastels. They're fun, easy to blend. I use this brand often. It's inexpensive. I don't know, maybe $8 for 16 colors or something like that. I have, I think, white. I'm going to use white. They break often, but you still use them. I have white, red, peach, purple, orange, ochre, yellow, blue, cobalt blue. Is this cobalt? No, this is ultramarine. Light green. And this is kind of an aqua blue or light blue. So how many is this? I basically have this, so I'd say 11 oil pastels I'm using. So when we think of the color wheel, it's red, orange, yellow, green, blue. And then white, because you'll need that. So basically, whatever you have to make these colors, let's use them to make the rainbow. All right, now we're gonna do it. We're gonna start with all white. Yeah, I can use a broken piece. Oil pastels sometimes have other colors on them for when I blend it, things like that. It's okay. Don't sweat it out. It's just okay. Now, they don't have points like crayons do, so you get used to it. You get used to knowing what edge to use, how to stay. I'm actually covering my whole pie with white oil pastel. That might be hard for you to see, but this is covered and that's covered. Now I'm covering this side. You don't have to go as fast, but start using white, crayon, or oil pastel. And I know my hands are a mess. I'm an art teacher at 2 schools, and I am constantly using paint and oil pastels and all kinds of stuff. So my hands typically have something on them. Okay, I've used white. Now, this is kind of fun. We're gonna take yellow. Just use a regular yellow or lemon yellow, something light. And you're gonna make little squiggles on the top. That's right here. Like that. So what are these squiggles? They're little, they're supposed to show on the meringue that it's the kind of part that's baked, and it looks kind of toasted. Now, we're gonna use yellow. Going back to this yellow. You're gonna find that he used a lot of yellow. It's a lemon meringue pie anyway, so I'm gonna put yellow down here, side to side, on the base of this side. Why? This side's lighter because he has the light hitting it, and then we're gonna have shadow here. The light doesn't get to it, it creates a shadow from the pie. It's gonna be lighter on this side. A little bit of stream of light he put here, I don't know why. And then along here. Now, we are going to put yellow on this side. So up and down, yellow on this side. This whole side is going to be darker. I'm using yellow first, but that's not the only color. We'll layer. I like to do this thing called scrumbling. It's basically, yes, you have to peel oil pastels like you do color pencils. Crayons. Scrumbling is moving it in a circular motion. You fill in the spots better instead of leaving little spaces. Now, oil pastels are really fun because you can blend with your finger and get them, swish them around, or you can blend on top of them, which we're gonna do right now with orange. Now, I'm gonna put orange on this side. This side is darker, and Mr. Thiebaud did orange on here. He did less on the top, so I'm going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, really soft, where I can still see the yellow. Now I'm gonna take whatever clean finger I can find. I'm gonna rub it. Now the bottom part is going to be extra orange on top of the yellow. Going back and forth, I'm even scrumbling around. Now, I'm just gonna blend a little. Now, Mr. Thiebaud, he also kind of went and did like a crust. Looks like it maybe was orange, I don't know. And then a little bit here. That's it. Okay, now we're gonna add some blue. He did it, so we're doing it. I'm gonna trace this with a little bit of blue. Boop. It's really thin, so I find an edge that's kind of thin, and I just gently go up and down. Doing it on this side. It's pretty fun. Now I'm going with red. So he has this kind of red streak he did above this in yellow. So you have light yellow, a little red streak, yellow, orange. And then I kind of rub it and smear it. Another thing I forgot, I can add blue here. I don't know, he did that too. Add a little bit of red. the blue. Now, this side was lighter. This is supposed to be darker. And he had it some light green. Just because he wanted to, I guess. So I'm adding it. A bit of green. A little bit under here on the plate. And then I'm just gonna rub my finger. Kind of smear it, smudge. This is gonna be fun. Ooh, I might do some right here, just on top of this blue line. See how it blends? Let's do the cherry. Now you're gonna notice there's a blue line or curved line that's coming out this way. What is that blue curve? It's the shadow. Now I'm gonna trace my cherry. And I'm gonna color it in. I'm using scrumbling. Helps get in on those little white spots. I'm gonna leave a little bit of white. Why? It's called a catch light. Catch light is where the sun or light hits it and it produces, if something's glossy, it will have white on it, like a little light. This side is lighter because the sun or light is hitting it. I'm assuming it's indoor light. Now, let's go back to blue. Fill in the shadow. Boop, 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 boop. I feel like my shadow's off. Okay. And I'm gonna make this side of my cherry darker, just by adding a little bit of blue. Making a shadow. So, I have that. Now, I'm going to add a little bit of this color, Ochre. And I'm gonna kind of run it on top of these little lines for the meringue. And it looks like they've been toasted, because meringue is fluffy and weird. And I don't like meringue, but it looks cool. I'm sorry, all you meringue lovers out there. Okay. Plate. Yes, we need a plate. Okay, taking my blue again, and I'm running it on the inside circle. Inside circle. Now I'm going to make my plate white. I'm going over the line I just made, and I'm going all in the plate. Now, I will say this painting, I don't know the actual date of Mr. Thiebaud's painting, but I will write out his name, how you spell it. Thiebaud. He spells it, he pronounces it Thiebaud. And this painting went for $211,000 US in 2016. I don't know when it was created. It has this date on it, 1990, and then it says 2013. So I don't understand that. That would be 23 years. So that's not really normal. So now I'm gonna add a little bit of green here. Why? Because there's shadow coming over here from another pie slice. I'm also gonna add a little bit of green here, a little bit of green here, a little bit, maybe more green here. And now I'm drawing a shadow. This side was a little bit darker, remember? It's going down and then down. Same from here. It's going down and then out. That's the outline for the shadow. Okay, I'm gonna trace that with dark blue. Maybe you can see it better. I don't know. You're like, why are you doing that? It's a shadow. Also, you have a shadow here. So I'm drawing that around with this light green. Okay, I'm gonna run this light green on top of this blue just to smudge the shadow line. Blending this color on top of the other. Now, taking, let's see what blue is this. Do I want ultramarine? No, I'm gonna use cobalt. Cobalt, gonna do it here. And then I'm gonna do it here. I'm gonna stop my picture here. So I'm not gonna go any further out. Now this one is the ultramarine. It's kind of got a purple tinge to it. If you want to use purple, you can. And I'm filling in this section with ultramarine blue, or you can use purple. You're like, well, I can't see the original. It's okay, follow me. Add a little bit of a line here, a little bit of a line here with my ultramarine. Let's see. Lastly, I'm gonna add a little bit of green here. A little bit of green here. Mixing it and blending with the blue. And if you do have this color, it's kind of an aqua light blue, you can put that on top too. Make it a little bit darker. Okay, that's pretty fun. Now, you can use a little bit more yellow along here, Mr. Thiebaud did. If you mess up like I did, you can just throw in some color around it and then blend. And I'm gonna put a little bit of the regular yellow. And then I think we're almost done. The only thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add red. Doesn't really make sense, but a really thin line of red on this part and this edge of the pie. So I'll fold it so you don't have to look at this part. Act like my paper ends here. And we have completed Mr. Thiebaud's lemon meringue pie. Of course, he did pies, but did you add white for your catch light? Did you add meringue? Do you have darker here, lighter there? Do you have your plate? Shadow, shadow. If so, I bet it looks edible. Thanks for joining. Thank you so much for joining me for the Arty Lab with Miss Udora. Remember, let's make art history. And if you'd like to send me your artwork that you made today, I would love to show it in my next video. Just email me at this address, theartylabwithmisseudora@gmail.com.